Is your minimum high enough? What restaurants give the best offers? What are the best days and times of the week to work? Now, these are all questions that any experienced dasher will have to answer based on their own experiences. But in today's video, I'll show you how those answers can be confirmed or denied with data, how data can be used to improve how much you earn, and finally, I'll provide an example of how I recently used my own data to uncover opportunities to earn more. Be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video to see how I break down July's data and use that information to determine how I dash for August. By the way, if you're new here, my name is John Dash, and welcome back to my channel, Dash Theory TV. Now, all the data that I'm using in today's video was exported from Driver's Utility Helper, as you just saw, and I'm using Google Sheets to parse and, I guess, graph the data, or whatever you want to call it. And since Google Sheets is free, anybody with access to a computer can recreate what I'm doing today. So if this video gets a lot of likes and this is something y'all want me to break down into like a step-by-step tutorial, doing some of these things yourself, yeah, get this to a bunch of likes. So without further ado, the first thing that I want to look at is my minimum high enough? Let's look at the sheets. All right, so one of the things that I love about Google Sheets is that you can see information at a glance. So if I just click the offer column here and then go to the corner, I can see that my average offer for July was $6.43. My lowest offer is $2. The biggest offer is $23. I received over 2,600 offers for the month and almost 17,000 total dollars in offers. But on July 21st, I did receive the base pay reduction. I went from $3 to $2.50. So if I look at like what my base pay was before I got that reduction, it was $6.55. So you can see it's considerably higher than the $6.40 something it just was. But now if I look at what my average offer was after that base pay reduction, and I filter it by just the dates of July 22nd and later, I can see that my average offer at that point was dropped from like that $6.55 down to $6.30. So a quarter, like even though they dropped it by 50 cents, it dropped my average by a quarter. But either way, let's look at the full month and let's not talk about that foolishness for now. All right, so for my next trick here, I'm going to make a chart to show the average offer by restaurant here. So bear with me. So now looking at restaurants by alphabetical order, Blackberry Diner is good, but they're way too long. Well, sometimes they're right. Church is way too long. CVS takes too long. Never go to GameStop. Jersey Mike's Waits takes too long. JL Smokehouse takes too long. Dos Molino's nice. Rosati's is crack. Safeway hits. And then Walmart never do that. Vaquero's a little bit further. Suns is crack. Let's see. Chick-fil-A is where I get most of mine from. What else? Jack in the Box. Some of these lower ones you can see, like these are like the ones I want to stay away from, but if I'm really hitting, I'm looking for Los Dos if I can get those. Jersey Mike's if they're quick. Fire Pie hits. And yeah. But since DoorDash hides tips, there could be more hidden tips on these orders in restaurants, or there could just be more of the offer showing because it's a long distance order. The best way to tell the difference would be to review it by dollars per mile. So if I sort this by dollars per mile, these are the restaurants that I get the best offers for. And let's see if we can find some restaurants that are on both lists. So immediately some of these outliers stand out to me, but Applebee's hits. I don't really do these places. Chipotle's pretty standard. CVS is mixed. Fire Pie actually hits harder. Five Guys takes a while. Jersey Mike's hits, but they take a long time. But they hit though, as you can see here. High offers and good dollars per mile. What else? Little Caesars, they wait too long, but they pay decent though. Not a lot of hidden tip. Long Wongs, Popeyes, way too long. That's why they pay so well. I've noticed customers feel like they got to tip a lot for anybody to go pick those up. Taco Bell actually hits better than expected in my market. So yeah, even though I did get my base pay change reduction, I do still keep $6 at my minimum unless I'm doing some type of quest. Or if I filter this graph by offers of only $6 or greater, we still see Chipotle, Fire Pie, some of the same culprits. We see Subway pop up in there. If we look at it from a graph perspective, because it's a lot easier to see, the most good $6 plus offers seem to come from Chick-fil-A, Chipotle in there, McDonald's, Safeway, Taco Bell again, Walmart, even though we know that those are trash. Now, if you dig a little deeper into these good orders and on these good restaurants, if there's a higher good order average at a restaurant, that there's more likely to be more hidden tips. As a matter of fact, in the it was this kind of graph and saying fire pie on here, and Rosati's as well, that had me start taking pizza orders again. Previously, I didn't take them; they took too long, and I didn't want to deal with it. Once I started looking at these graphs, started taking some of these orders, I did notice that these pizzas were getting some big payouts, 20 plus, 15, 10 on the regular, and yeah, you can see that we got some valid information that you can extract and use the same way in yourself with your own data. And yeah, that's how you validate your data and make sure that what you're seeing in your charts, make sure that matches what your experiences are in the streets. Now, the last thing that I want to look at is what are the best days and times of day to work and get the best offers for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What are the best days to work and the best day to take as my off days, because the days that get the lowest offers would be the best days to take off, at least in my opinion. So let me do some quick data filtering to pull that information. For dinner, it looks like 5 to 8 seems to be the best time to dash, has the highest dollars per mile as well as the highest overall offer amount. But it looks like above average from about 2 or 3. It looks like 10 or 11 to 1 seem to be the best times of the afternoon. 7 or 8 to 10 seems to be the best time of the day to dash for breakfast as well. As far as days of the week go, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday seem to be the days that I see repeated on the list for bad days and multiple lists. And Thursday, Friday, Sunday seem to be the days that I see repeated the most on the list for the good days. So surprisingly, Saturday seems to be rather average in my area. Go figure. Either way, if you like this video, please give it a like. If you want to see more like this, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Peace.